my
this
pick.
game. I don't know. I put Packers 29 and Texas 26.
I have dun da da da. Where did it go? Oh my God, what is my life? Dun da da da. I have Texans winning 34-31. I do have it being a little bit higher scoring. Same spread though. This was a coin toss for me. I don't like my pick, but like I don't like a few of my picks.
Do you want to hear one of the things that went into mine?
I do, yes.
The Texans have only defeated Green Bay once in franchise history.
One single time.
Just one.
No. Mm-mm. Mm-mm. Mm-hmm. No yes! way. I had no idea. Great. Now I'm screwed.
You can change your pick now. I won't tell anyone except for anyone who's watching this.
Yeah, everyone watching this.
Everyone. You're not going to tell anyone, right?
Yeah, this is
keep it to yourself.
This is the AB conversation. See your way out of it.
No, come back. Now come back. Okay.
No, yeah. We're back.
Okay, we're back. Okay. This is going to be a big game. It's a coin toss. We have CJ Stroud versus Jordan Love, obviously two big names, and they are besties. They said they're really close friends, which Caitlin and I are such girls, and I'm like, aw, they love each other.
They're gonna hug after the game, all cute. Stop.
I know, they're so cute. So I am not confident in this game at all. They're very similar in a lot of things. Their defenses are similar. Like different defenses are a little middle of the road. The Texans defense, though, is fourth in opposing passing yards. Jordan Love has come back and obviously has been really great.
Yes, since
he's been back. And then you have Packers safety Xavier McKinney, who's recorded an interception in each of his first 5 games.
Yep, he's leading the league currently.
Yeah. So his streak ended against the Cardinals, but the Packers recovered fumbles on 3 straight Arizona possessions. So clearly the Packers have a pretty damn good defense. Yep. And they're obviously fighting at to the top of a really tough division. I think it could, I agree with you, be an offensive shootout, even without Nico Collins. Clearly the Texans offense was rolling last week because you have Joe Mixon back in the mix. And, and the Texans can attack on either the air or the ground, which is once you figure out how to do both, same with the Lions, you can beat up almost anybody. But the Packers can score early and often, they have a really deep receiving core. So I'm not confident. I didn't have too many notes because I really couldn't tell you who I think is actually going to win. I am back and forth. I could have chose either. What are your notes?
Yeah,
if any?
These, that was my thought too. I went back and forth on this one for a while. I had 3 or 4 games where I had to spend an extra 15-20 minutes just doing research and really putting my head down and being
yes,
how and who do I pick here? This was one of those teams. First of all, I'm really excited. These are both 2 really young, athletic, great passing quarterbacks. So I'm really excited to watch this. And I love that they're friends because I just think it's like the whole tight end thing that the tight ends around the league do every summer and stuff. I think it's really cool when you can know and learn and befriend your competition and learn from each other. And I just think stuff is great. They both grew
up in Southern California. So.
Oh, that's cute. I love that.
Yeah. So Jordan,
good for them.
Jordan Love's a little older but he really respects CJ Stroud. He said in CJ Stroud, he really looks up to Jordan Love. So
I love that.
I know, it's very sweet.
Like I said, I don't know. I'm always such a sucker for people who can find things other than just football to really get them through football, if that makes sense. Just the relationships and the opportunities and things like that. So love that for them. That's literally so cutesy. But so like you said, Green Bay has Xavier McKinney. They also have another fantastic defensive back in Evan Williams. And so I think that it's probably going to be a little bit trickier for CJ Stroud to kind of get those long passes. I think that they're probably going to have to stick to some shorter pass plays, which sucks for someone like CJ Stroud, who's such a fantastic passer passing quarterback and have guys like Stephon
He's
Diggs
got
and
an arm.
Tank Dell. Yes, like you have these great receivers too.
Yeah.
That can run routes for you and that are so good on, on these longer pass plays. So I think that'll make it hard. They'll probably, if they were smarter, try to do some stuff to limit their longer passes just with Xavier McKinney and Evan Williams and just like that duo in the backfield. I think that's going to be probably tough for them. So they'll probably also utilize the ground a lot. Obviously, like you said, Joe Mixon, Agumba Wale, and a couple of they'll probably use their tight end as well. Dalton Schultz. My phone freaked out. But they'll probably use their tight end Dalton Schultz as well. I just think that the Texans, even after losing Cam Akers, do have a lot of really good offensive pieces, which is part of the reason that I have them winning. But I do have it being a really close game because so do the Packers. The Packers also have a deep bag when it comes to their offense and also their defense. I just think that it's going to be probably a little bit of a shootout. I don't know. The Packers have Josh Jacobs. They have Emmanuel Wilson, which are two really good running backs. So they'll be comfortable on the ground, which is good because the Texans have the 4th ranked pass defense. So they're probably going to want to keep the ball on the ground a little bit more. So I foresee probably a pretty big game for Josh Jacobs and a little bit more utilization for Emmanuel Wilson, who has not been that highly utilized recently. So I don't know.
Yeah.
I think it's going to be a close game either way. I think they're such similar teams.
And the Packers defense is not great through the air. So I think like we like to say, the Texans are going to throw the ball a hell of a lot, and the Packers are probably going to run the ball a hell of a lot. And
you know what I was thinking with
that game's going to go.
You know what I was thinking with the Packers?
Tell me.
Like defense and everything. Their pass defense is ranked 25th, but you have 2 of the best cornerbacks in the league, one leading in interceptions. So I'm like, this is one of those things where I'm like, I swear the stats don't always tell the whole story,
They
like
do
you
not.
have. Yeah. And
They
you know
never
what?
do.
Maybe it's just like Xavier McKinney,
Don't mind
like
me.
being the one guy who is playing in man-to-man and they have the rest of the guys in zone. Maybe he just takes their best receivers and he plays man-to-man on them. But so maybe that's it. Maybe the rest of the defense just sucks. Like maybe the rest of their pass defense just sucks in zone, like their safeties and their other cornerbacks. But it'll be really interesting to see kind of how they play it with guys like Stephon Diggs and Tank Dell, who are really good long pass threats. And both teams have great running backs and great guys that can kind of run the ball and do what you need them to do. So yeah, I think you and I both see the same thing. I think it'll be a mid to high scoring game, a close game, and just an overall probably pretty good game.
It'll be a
They're
good
both
game.
great.
Yeah.
They're both great teams.
I'm excited to watch. I just literally did not know who to choose in the end.
Me too. Yep, that's what I'm saying. It's like they're again. It's almost like the Lions and the Vikings, just copy paste. That they're like the exact same team, but like with a little bit less gusto.